There are many factors that can influence the risk that natural hazards pose. For example, urbanisation, that plays a role in increasing the risk of natural hazards. If an earthquake hits an urban area, then the risk of injury and damage can be much higher. Buildings fall down on people, gas pipes become ruptured and cause fires, roads can get blocked, which restrict access for the emergency services to get to those injured people. For example, the 2010 Haiti earthquake killed nearly 300,000 people in the capital, Port-au-Prince. This was mainly due to falling buildings and poor infrastructure. Likewise, urban areas are more likely to suffer from the effects of flooding due to the fact that cities are made up of impermeable surfaces such as concrete. This means that water cannot soak into the ground, which increases the surface runoff of water into the rivers, causing them to overflow. Additionally, many cities in the world have poor drainage, or drainage could actually get blocked, which, as a result, does cause flooding. Now the problem is that the majority of major cities have been built on floodplains of rivers, initially as a source of water and transportation many years ago. For example, London is built on the River Thames, New York is by the Hudson River, and Kolkata is built beside the Ganges. All major rivers, they need somewhere to flood, the cities are on that area. Now, the level of economic development also influences the risk of hazards having an impact on countries and cities. Now, HICs are in much better position to cope with those natural hazards than LICs. For example, if an earthquake hits a city in a HIC, many of the buildings would have earthquake-proof features which helps them withstand the earthquake. For example, the Christchurch earthquake in New Zealand in 2010 only killed about 180 people, whereas the Nepalese earthquake in 2015 killed 8,900 people. Whilst both the magnitude and location played a part in this, New Zealand has much more efficient healthcare system and more robust infrastructure that dealt with those earthquakes, simply because they had more money to invest in it. Now, if we take a look at two low-lying countries like Bangladesh and the Netherlands, you'll notice that coastal flooding is a potential problem for both countries. Yet the Netherlands is better equipped to be able to manage the risk of flooding by spending billions of pounds on flood defences such as dikes and seawalls, whereas Bangladesh has many floods each year. Another factor affecting the risk of natural hazards is the issue of climate change. Rising temperatures are causing ice caps to melt into the oceans, thus increasing the risk of flooding in lower-lying areas. Warmer ocean temperatures mean that we are seeing both an increase in both frequency and intensity of tropical storms. Droughts are even becoming more common in arid areas such as deserts, leading to issues such as famine due to a lack of crop growth because there is lack of water.